It's late at night right now. It's 3 a.m. for me. I'm making this video because I just want to talk about why I was right about Mike McDaniels and why he needs to get fired. He's awful at coaching. He's awful at coaching. He's like, let me pick up Tyler Huntley and let's get more speed and less accurate because we can just run short routes and swing passes that fumbles like right there. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So I'm going to talk about this game, about the Titans Dolphins game. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Lions Seahawks game, and I'm just going to see how that goes. Let's first talk about this Titans Dolphins game, right? Let's first talk about this Titans Dolphins game, and I want to talk about how Mike McDaniel continues to ruin this team. And if you're the owner of the Dolphins, you need to fire this guy. This guy is not an NFL head coach. You want to know why he's not an NFL head coach? Because he is proving why Tua Tagovailoa needs his contract. Why he's worth every penny, even though I believe that every athlete is overpaid. He is showing that he is worth it because they can't muster a single possession with this gimmick offense. This offense is so gimmicky. You're never going to win a championship with this offense. Let's look at this offensive genius. What's his name? Mike McDaniel. Okay? 14 for 22, 96 yards, 4.4 for Tyler Huntley. Okay, you could say Tyler Huntley isn't a NFL starting quarterback caliber, but you know who is? Ryan Tannehill. You could have signed Joe Flacco. Maybe try to trade for Josh Dobbs. Maybe try to trade for some people from the 49ers organization where you were an offense coordinator for them. How about Beathard? How about some guys that you know will work in play action? But no, you need to run everything your way because you're a weirdo. Why are you running? Why are you doing this to ruin a franchise? This team is built to win a Super Bowl. They have a good O-line. They have a good running game. They have a good receivers. They have Tyreek Hill and Braxton Berrios, Jalen Waddle. It's tight end. They have Jonnu Smith. They have good receivers. They have good players. And you're over here just wasting it on gimmick bullshit. It's bad. It's really bad. I mean, this game was embarrassing. Tennessee, they played with Mason Rudolph because Will Levis got hurt and he never checked back into the game. And then that just shows everything right there, right? That just shows everything. Like, it's just brutal. Look at this. Talk about gimmick offense. Let's look at this play right here. Fourth down. They run an end around on an inches play. Like you're half a yard from the spot, from the first down marker, and you're running an end around? That's a joke. That's so bad. That is so bad. So this is what the Miami Dolphins are dealing with right now. I don't know why they continue to let this guy ruin their franchise. I want to look at why he is not a good coach. Because if you really want to talk about good coaches, a good coach is like Kyle Shanahan. You can plug and play any quarterback into your system and make that team good. Excuse me. You can plug into Minnesota from Kirk Cousins. You plug in Josh Dobbs, who was doing well at first for the Vikings. Then you plug in Sam Darnold. He's doing well. Look at that. Look at that offense. Look at Indiana. They go from Joe Flacco. They go from Joe Flacco to what's his name? From Anthony Richardson to Joe Flacco. How about Cleveland last year? Deshaun Watson to Joe Flacco. How about Green Bay Packers with Matt LeFleur? They go from Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love to now Malik Willis back to Jordan Love. This is what I'm saying. How come his offense is only working for Tua? And even then, it's not even really working for Tua because they haven't scored many points. They haven't broken 20 besides the game. Did they score 20 in that game? Let me check. They've broken 20 one time. They've broken 20 one time in the past. They've broken 21 time in the past. Let's look at this. Miami, past results. So that's the one time out of 4 games. 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 6. 1 out of 7. So 1 out of 7 games, they haven't scored 20 points. They haven't scored over 24 points in 1 out of 8. 1 out of 8 games. So in out of 1 out of 7 games, they scored only 20 points. And this guy's still this guy's still the offensive coordinator. This guy's still your head coach. You have a good O line. You signed Teron Armstead or whatever his name is, right? The tackle from the Saints. You signed Tyreek Hill to a big contract. You signed these guys to have a good offense, and you're not producing. And you're not producing. I told you about the coaches with good systems that come from the same Mike Shanahan system with the Broncos and Kubiak and all these people that you plug and play as quarterback, where they said this stretch zone play is so good that any quarterback can run this. Any Nimrod can run this. But Mike McDaniel is like, you know what? Even though this is working, this is getting Kyle Shanahan to Super Bowls. This is getting Matt LeFleur to the playoffs. This is getting Gary Kubiak to Super Bowls. But let's run my way. My gimmick offense bullshit fucking BS way. And that's what Mike McDaniel's doing. It's bullshit. How do you want somebody? Why would you want somebody like that? Can we look at the Mike Shanahan tree? I saw it earlier. Mike Shanahan coaching tree. Look at this. Look at this. This is sickening, right? Gary Kubiak obviously won a Super Bowl. Kyle Shanahan's dominant right now. Sean McVay, right? Jared Goff, Stafford. They got plug and play. They play these guys. Look at Matt LeFleur right here. Look, and then Mike McDaniel, Raheem Morris. But nevertheless, I'm just telling you that they show what works. The Shanahan show what works. Sean McVay shows what works. LeFleur shows what works. But Mike McDaniel is like, no, I need to smoke my fucking vape and freaking chug on it while I'm making dumbass decisions. And that's what he's doing. So it's just bullshit. I mean, that's what you want. That's what you want, Miami. That's what you want. If you want to have a freaking score 17 points a game, then have it. I feel bad for the fans because Mike McDaniel is scamming the fans right now. I mean, this is brutal. This is brutal. Like, this is absolutely disgusting. But anyways, that's all I can talk about that. The Titans, Will Levis got hurt, and then I think he got benched. He threw a terrible pick to Emmanuel Ogbah, a DN who caught it between his legs, right? And he threw a terrible pick. He played like shit, but Mason Rudolph came in, was like 9 for 17 for 80+ yards. And then Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears, they played, the kid from Tulane, played really, really well. And the O-line dominated the D-line of the Dolphins, and that's just it. I mean, there's nothing else you could say. They're going to be 1-3 now. We're at the wait for Tua. You don't know if Tua's ever going to play. But, yeah, I mean, they want Skylar Thompson as their backup quarterback, and that's what happens, huh? They want Tim Boyle as their backup quarterback. That's what happens, huh? Like, come on, dude. This is bad. Get a good play action game going where you can use your receivers to create speed. Did you see that play that Jameson Williams did for Tim Patrick, where they did a play action and Jameson Williams ran straight down the seam and Tim Patrick had a crossing route? That's the plays you should be hitting. Running these great play action plays with this O-line and the speed, because you have to be worried about Wright and Achane. Look at this dog shit throw by freaking Tyler Huntley. Snoop, whatever he called himself, right? So this is what it is. But Mason Rudolph played well. I think he'll be fine. I mean, I don't know if Will Levis is going to start. They said he was going to start if he's healthy, but I guess he wasn't healthy enough to keep playing in that game. But you could tell that the Titans felt more reinvigorated and energized when Mason Rudolph was in the game. So that's fair to say. Let's go to the Lions game. Lions, they played a shootout. When is this game not a shootout? Let's fast forward to there. So when is this game not a shootout, right? I mean, these games, they played like 3 times the last like 4 years, and every single game is like 80+ or 70+, right? So funny thing is, I had over 70.5 live bet, and that safety really, helped me out, because I didn't think I was gonna get it. I was cursing Geno Smith out. I was calling him every bad word you can think of besides the N word, because I don't say it. But Geno Smith, he played well today. Lockett played well. Everybody played pretty decent today. I mean, offensively, the defenses were a no-show, but the D-line of the Seahawks had people missing, and you can't really fault them. It's a shootout when they play. It's just what it is. Defense is optional in this game. And Dave Montgomery had a hell of a catch and run. in this game. Jameson Williams had a good play for like 70 plus yards, a one play touchdown, and yeah, the Lions are good. The Lions are good. The Lions are good. They're I don't know if they're as good as last year, but they're good. Seahawks look good too, though. Seahawks look good. Their passing attacks. Geno Smith's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. People were hating on him. Funny enough, I played basketball with Geno Smith before, and he has a clip. He can shoot the ball. He shoots really well, and he's a good guy. So I like him, and he's a good quarterback. He shows that he's a good quarterback. I wish they would have ran the ball though. And like with 2 minutes left, let's just fast forward to that. With 2 minutes left, I think they should have. What the hell's going on? They should have ran the ball here. Look, they got first and goal here. They should have ran the ball. They should have ran the ball. Give a couple touches to Kenneth Walker. I think it's after this play. I think they throw hit like Tyler Lockett or something like that. Oh, he runs for the first down. That's what it is. Yep. And they got a penalty off of it too. Yeah, so they should have. Tyler Lockett was open here. Good defensive play by the tackle. Yeah, I mean, both these teams are fine. Both these teams, I think, are going to make the playoffs. So nothing really to worry about. That was a dog shit, though. Thank God Anzalone didn't pick that off, huh? But appreciate you guys. I know this is a quick video. I did a NBA greatest top 15 players video. So if you guys want to check that out, please check that out. It's on my channel. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Like and subscribe, please.